You don't talk much, do you? Correct.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them. I'm trying to push the pieces of the beetle so they interlock, but it doesn't work. They won't stay in place.
Here, glue the leg with this.
It's ready. Do you see the glowing inscription, Ulrich? Ancient Tula Media is a dead language spoken only by a very few, by even fewer, since the spiritual leaders of this city were executed together with their caliph. One must be educated to read this script. Educated, like a child from a noble family. Educated, like the last princess of Fazar. That's the reason we brought you. Now, tell me, what's the answer to the riddle on the chamber?
The gods be with me.
What? What do you read?
I can't tell you. It would change too much.
This is why we brought her?
I don't understand. Princess? Princess, where are you? By the 12, it's dark.
I'm over here.
Ah! Ow! Watch out for the beetle key when you leave. It's lying on the ground along with the door. If it breaks, we'll be locked in here.
What's that smell?
Ulrich, don't come in. There's gas in the air. Shine the torch carefully through the door, but stay outside. And no magic. Astral energy could trigger a trap. Be careful where you set foot, Princess.
Difficult without light.
If you know a way to make light without fire or magic, then tell me.
It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it. That's not a way out. I can't get it open any farther with my hands, and even if I could, the light wouldn't be enough to illuminate the whole chamber. I have to make light some other way. There's a small crack in the wall somewhere. I cut my hand. The hook is now covered in my blood. I don't see any connection. It's covered with cobwebs and dust. It smells spicy and sweet. It's empty. The alcohol isn't strong enough to burn. That should be enough. I've learned my lesson. Nothing and no one injures me twice. I've learned my lesson.
By the...
Is that it?
Yes. Yes, that's it. The Mask of Malakar. With that, we will win the battle against the demons once and for all.
Ayal,
A guardian!
Guard the door! If the beetle key is damaged, we'll be locked in here.
Ugh.
Come on then, Yalla. Kill me. My life isn't worth much anyway. Weakling. Huh? What's that? Blood? Smoke? The staff? What does that mean? The flames in his eyes are hot. It's empty. Is that my hand? And my blood in the bowl? I've learned my nothing. The bandage is now soaked with blood. That's my blood. I'll put the bloody bandage in the bowl.
Welcome,
What was that? Who are you? What are you doing in my head? Hello?
You must touch me if you want to hear me, Shahrazad.
Why are you chained up?
To be honest, Shahrazad, I have no idea. I can't remember. All at once, I was here, in the dark, chained fast, countless centuries ago.
You're lying.
Not at all. I've seen the rise and fall of every mote of dust in this chamber. It's only my own story that I don't know.
Why do I hear you in my head?
That comes from your blood, which you sacrificed to me.
I've made a pact with a demon.
Forgive me. I should have warned you beforehand.
Open that door. You can do that, can't you?
I'm afraid not. No.
Then what can you do?
I can light the braziers and extinguish them, and I can give orders to the Guardians.
Awaken the Guardians and order them to tear down the gate.
But then you'll run away and leave me behind. Many millennia will pass before another princess stumbles into the cave.
You know who I am?
Yes, I heard your talk outside the burial chamber. What would you say to another pact? I'll help you get out of the burial chamber, and you'll take me with you. Princess and court magician, mistress and servant. Together we'll conquer the world.
Deal.
What? Really? Who would be stupid enough to free a frightening creature like me so carelessly?
I take what I can get.
You frighten me.
Light the torches.
Let us do that together, Shahrazad. Turn your bright eyes upon the darkness and concentrate. As long as you're touching me, you can speak to me, but you can also cast my spell.
Better not. I can see his outline in the dark. He's no longer moving. It's nice and shiny once again. I can't lose my head now. That won't help me. I'd rather not. That won't help me get it. My Almandin, my wrathful eye, my mournful heart, I would never exchange it for anything in the world. Better not. That won't help me get it out of there. That probably isn't magical enough. That only works with magic artifacts. That only works with magic artifacts. That probably isn't magical enough.
I can't put myself to sleep.
Pity.
Forgive me, but raising the dead exceeds even my abilities. Turn your bright eyes upon the darkness and concentrate. Behold the glories of my master's final resting place. By my ancestors, you're beautiful.
So we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Good. You're stuck.
I have been hanging here for a very long time, after all. You'll need to loosen the bracket and pull me toward the sky with a strong jerk.
Oh, you remember the sky?
The sky. Freedom. The sparks and sounds of language. Some things one never forgets.
You're still stuck.
You'll need to loosen the bracket and pull me toward the sky with a strong jerk.
You're still stuck.
You'll need to loosen the bracket.
I can no longer find the crack. No. No, this is too heavy. I won't get his body free by hand. At one end, the magic staff, at the other, a heavy metal ball. Now what? Where does it go? Now what? That might work, if the ball wouldn't pull the staff into the abyss with it. It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it. There, I freed you. Now what?
Now, I finally have legs, and I'm no longer alone.
I meant, how do we get out of here?
We don't. Nobody can escape these walls.
But you said...
Oh, Shahrazad, this is the darkest hole, the likes of which the world has never known. Here, even nothingness means nothing at all. Not even the promise a piece of wood makes to one who is doomed. But let's be friends nonetheless. We could play with the light, or awaken the Guardian, or...
Even if you will not, I will abide by our agreement. I'll find a way out of here, and if you help me, I'll take you with me.
Scheherazade?
And stop calling me Butterfly. I'm not a butterfly, and we're not friends. From now on, you'll do what I say.
What if I won't?
Then I'll toss you into an even deeper hole, where absolutely no one will ever find you again.
As you command, mistress. You're too kind, mistress.
I don't even know where I should start. Make light.
Direct my spell at a magical source of fire, and your wish shall be my command.
I don't see one.
That's because there aren't any here.
Make light.
Direct my spell at a magical source of fire, and your wish shall be my command.
I don't see one.
That's because there aren't any here.
Now that's just
Use my spell, mistress.
Let there be eternal darkness.
Eternal darkness. You can turn them on again any time.
Mistress, I know I'm no poet, but please, leave my flowery language alone.
I need something with a point to enlarge the opening. I need something with a... I can't get it open. I can't get it open any faster. I need something with a point to enlarge. Light the torches.
Use my spell, mistress.
I mustn't lose sight of my goal. That won't lead to anything.
Let there be light! A grand burial chamber just for you.
We'll see about that. I don't see any connection. The flames in his eyes are hot. First I ripped open my hand, then I woke a demon. From now on, I'm staying away from that bowl. I've learned nothing. Now that's just...
No, don't make the effort. You've got me, after all, the most powerful mage these halls have ever seen.
You only know one spell.
But it's very versatile, my ignorant mistress. Ksh! Move!
He's still holding the mask. And Haroon's dagger. You're still alive?
Take the mask away from here.
Calm yourself. Gather your strength.
Mistress, don't you see he's as good as dead?
Have you no pity?
Do you?
Where should I take the mask?
To Draconia. To the prince.
To the prince? What prince? Calved? Are you still there?
He lies bleeding on the ground, and you pepper him with questions. You truly have no pity, do you?
I do, but pity would not have changed anything.
It would have made you more human.
Says a talking staff. That's it. The stone is too hard.
Let there be light! A grand burial chamber just for you.
We'll see about that.
Forgive me, but raising the dead exceeds even my abilities.
No. Wake him.
What should he do, mistress? Haven't you tormented him enough?
It's only a monster, created to fight and kill blindly.
Yes. Poor Abu. Ye can't reach it either. Ye can't reach it either. Give up. The wall is too thick. Ye can't reach it either.
I don't need a fireball there. I don't need a fireball there.
Ye can't reach it either.
That won't get me anywhere. I can't reach it. That won't get me anywhere. I'd rather not. Yes, but from here I can hardly see where I'm smearing it. He's beyond help.
Forgive me, but raising the dead exceeds even my abilities.
I still can't reach it. That won't get me anywhere. The staff is just long enough,
I'll take that as a compliment.
but in its current form, it's totally useless as a scoop.
I'm always at your service.
I don't see any connection. Do you remember its power now?
Wait a moment. There was something. No, I'm afraid I've forgotten everything.
I don't see any connection. There's writing on the inside. What must I do to awaken its power?
Look deep within yourself. What was the cruelest thing ever done to you?
I was betrayed and humiliated.
Do you remember the face of the one who did this to you?
Yes.
Look deep into his eyes, and
Shazam!
wherever he may be, he now has the hiccups.
I'm tired of your little games.
It was just a joke. Did I not already tell you that I have no idea what the mask does? I have a vague recollection, but that's all.
I'm going to find out, sooner or later. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. That won't get me anywhere.
What are you doing? I can't see a thing.
I'm wrapping the bandage around your horns.
Whatever for?
You'll find out eventually. Got it.
Do I have to tell you how humiliating that was?
No, I'm perfectly aware. Rise up.
Don't forget my spell. Do you really want to crush him, Highness?
No, He doesn't deserve that. That'll never work.
Ye can't reach it either. Ye can't reach it. Ye can't.
If I remove it, the lock will close, and my arm will be chopped off, like a thief's. It wouldn't stay there. It's sticky now. It's too narrow to climb through. It's lying right in front of the door.
If you want to wake him, then cast my spell on him.
I don't much care for random guesswork.
The arm lacks the support to strike hard enough. It's holding on tight. Now what? Ye can't reach it. With one leg, it might get there, but it's just a simple arm, my dear.
It's too narrow to climb through. I can't lose my head now. Another hole has opened. It's too narrow. No, it's too narrow. I can't lose my... If I remove it, and my arm will be... Now that's just uninspired. It's too narrow to climb through. No. I'll have to use tougher measures to get out of here. It's too narrow to climb through. That would be a... No. Order the Guardian to pull down the door. Harder. Make him pull harder.
He can't. The door is too strong for him.
If this one can't do it, then another one will have to.
Ah, Princess, that won't do any good. I've had eons to try and pull down these walls, and I haven't succeeded. Why should a girl achieve so much more in a short time than I did in a millennia? Awaken! Accept it finally and give up. The Guardians are much too weak.
I'm too far away. I'm too far away. I'm too far. I'm too far. I'm too far away. 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 I'm too far.
Haven't you tormented him enough?
It's only a monster, created to fight and kill blindly.
Yes. Poor Abu. The spell doesn't work on that. This was the only stone giant in the hall with a will of his own.
So you weren't able to play your little games with him?
No, I didn't say that. The spell doesn't... Haven't you tormented...
It's only...
Yes.
It was a good fight. If only I could pull it down somehow. I don't much care for random guess. I think I hear footsteps. Where is Rachvan anyway? That's not a way out.
Now you have a source of light, but the door is still closed.
Patience. I'm feeling my way forward, even if I don't know where my steps are taking me. I don't much care for random guesswork. The Colossus is also a guardian, right? Wake him.
Charizard, are you really sure?
I said wake him.
As you wish.
Take the guardian and pull.
What was that?
I tore open a door through pure force of will.
No, you laughed like a young girl.
Hey,
You? You're still alive?
I waited.
You could have helped me.
You have the mask. Where's my money?
Our employer is dead. You'll get your money if you help me get out of here and take me through the mountains to Draconia. Wait. Stop. I'll pay you.
You?
You forget. I'm a princess.
What do you have?
If you take me safely to our destination, you'll receive my most precious possession. My Almandin. It's worth more than anything else you'll ever hold in your hands.
Huh. Good. Draconia for the ruby.
Deal.
He'll make a poor servant to you.
At least I know what to make of him.
May I ask you something else? Because I don't understand you. Why are you doing all this? You're rich, beautiful. You have power. What else do you want to achieve?
I want to go to war, and I need a weapon.
But why?
To win the battle, to be immortalized in history. 1,000 years from now, people will tell tales of my deeds, and whisper my name in awe. Sadia al-Kabir, the greatest heroine the world has ever seen.
Sadia al-Kabir? Never heard of her.
Neither you nor anyone else. The poor girl has been utterly forgotten.
How does the story continue?
With the help of the Fakina, Sadia took the mask over the Rashtulian wall to Draconia. She joined the troops there and went to battle. But those are all unimportant details. Don't concern yourself with them. Only one thing matters. The riddle I shall now tell you. The inscription on the burial chamber.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
How can the rest of the story not be important?
Well, it is important, but not for you. Trust me. In this one case, ignorance is truly a blessing.
If no one remembers her, how do you know that this woman really existed?
I investigated it myself. Malakar's burial chamber really existed, and over 450 years ago, a young woman was seen climbing out of that very tunnel with a fakina and setting out towards the Rashtulian wall. I swear to you, in the name of my father and all my forefathers, Sadia's tale is a true story.
Do I understand you correctly? The glowing inscription on the burial chamber, that's the riddle.
Quite correct. An archaic inscription written in ancient Talamedia. As an educated Talamede princess, Sadia was the only one who could read it. I created a transcription from my memory, and an old friend translated it for me. It reads as the stone over the scarab. so rules the scarab over the stone. Enter if to you the answer is known. If not, then forever your life I'll own.
Eerie.
I believe Sadia knew the answer, else she would never have entered the chamber.
But why didn't she tell the others? Didn't she send them all to their doom that way?
I see you paid attention. I give you 3 days to solve the riddle. On the 4th day, I'll move on, whether you know the answer or not.
And if I solve it by then?
You shall have what you want from me. A spell of the mightiest transformation. A spell which transforms any living being into any form you desire.
Deal.
I like you, Geron. I'm certain our business will turn out well for both of us.
Believe me, I hope so too. Strange fellow. Nuri, I'm back. I think I found someone who can help you. Nuri?
I'm here.
What's wrong?
My wound opened. My wing is bleeding again.
Oh no, were you playing with animals again? You're a raven now. You can't do that anymore.
I wasn't playing. It just opened again.
It doesn't look too bad. You lie and rest. I'll make a salve for you.